Okay. Oh, hi everyone. If you're here, I'm just trying to sort out the chat. I should have been online. The plan was that I'd be online 9:30 and finishing at 11:30. I'm still going to be finishing at 11:30 today. So I'm online for an hour and a half. Okay, and the chat thing's showing absolutely nothing. What's going on there? Bear with me if you're here. Bear with me. I'm trying to sort this out. If it doesn't work, it looks like I'm not going live today. No, it says it's live. Ah, there it is. It's very delayed on the computer chat thing. It was showing me there was absolutely no one here. All right, guys, so let's get the list happening. If your name is read out and you're here right now, these people will not be getting a free reading today. So these are the people I read on Friday. PY, Anna, Alexandra, New Love, Gypsy, Lisa, Dollface Diva, Wards, Pee-wee, and Leanne. So all of those names I've just read out. Unfortunately, I won't be doing a freebie reading on you guys again today. So Zaria, is Zaria still here? Now, Zaria, you were on the list the other day and you disappeared and you never came back. And so I hope everything's okay there for you, Zaria. Hey there, Rhonda. Okay, Rhonda, so let me just scroll back. Rhonda, the list so far for the first 4 readings, Gypsy, I'm sorry, Gypsy, but you're on the list from Friday for having a reading on Friday. So tomorrow when I go live. Now, guys, I'm going to try and promise that tomorrow I will be live for a longer time than today. Today I had a paid reading that I had to get done earlier on. It went a bit over time to what I was expecting, and I now have a meeting that I have to attend, so I need to leave here by 11:30 at the latest. It's unfortunate I didn't schedule that for 12:30 instead of 12. But anyway, I will be back tomorrow, so if you can make it online tomorrow, I'd appreciate that, especially the guys that want to donate. I do believe a donation has just come in. But anyway, Rhonda, the list so far is Zaria, the 4 elements, Chio Benenko, and Meh. They're the first 4 names on the free list. Zaria has donated. Okay, Zaria, let's get yours. You were first anyway, but let's do yours as well. So the 4 first names, Rhonda, are the 4 elements: Chio Benenko, Anna Maria, and then Meh, and then Ellie Grimes as well. So those 4 are on the free list unless they want to donate like Zaria. So thank you so much, Zaria. Let me just go check what your donation is. Is it a mega or a minor reading? I'm trying to hold out as long as possible because the fingernails cost a lot of money and I really just didn't make enough money last week to do much of anything. Okay, Zaria, you've paid for a mini reading, so let's get that happening for you. Now, guys, I will be going offline around 11:30 at the latest. Rhonda, can you keep an eye on that? That will be your 9:30 p.m. When we get to about 9:15 your time, Rhonda, let's start wrapping things up. So people, if you want these readings, you need to do it now. You need to pay now. Other than that, I will be back online tomorrow. I should have more time to spend doing different things tomorrow. So if you want that reading and you miss out today, please come back tomorrow. Okay, so let's get to Zaria. When will you have a baby or babies? Will I have a baby by Devante Washington? Didn't you ask about another person, Zaria? Okay. Anyway, that's your business. Let me have a look. Zaria. Okay, Zaria, good luck. Okay, so we're going to split this into two sections. When will you be having a baby? And will this baby be the result of your relationship to Devante? So it's actually two questions you got there, Zaria, for a mini reading. So the yes and no part of it is, would you, when you have a baby, would it be from Devante? So when Zaria ends up having a baby, will it be from Devante? So I'm going to mainly focus on that, and we'll see if doubles come out for a time frame. Ah, you've given up on that, Daniel. Okay. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know about going back to an ex-boyfriend, though, and talking about babies at this stage, but we'll see. Z-A-R-I-A. Guess what? This is a baby boy, two babies, because we've got 2 here. This is all your dreams, your wishes coming true. This is a male energy here. So I feel that in regards to you having babies, you might think you're pregnant or be pregnant, and very, very early on it doesn't happen. Like you end up, you know, getting the monthly cycle and you think, I was sure I was pregnant, but then you will be pregnant. So I feel like there's 3 actual pregnancies, 2 live births, 2 babies that eventuate. This is a 9 months of happiness. This is natural birth, by the way. This is male energy. This is male energy. So I'm thinking it's 2 little boys. It can be twins. So I don't know if you've got twins in the family, or this Devante person is a twin, or anything like that is in his family. Let's just do, would it be from him? Will Zaria end up having a baby with Devante? Well, Zaria. So you definitely will be having babies. When? Double 2s could mean February next year. It could mean in 2 months' time you will get pregnant. It could mean 2 years away. So it's something to do with February or 2 years away. February could also mean that that's when the babies would be born, which would mean we're into June right now, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. You would have to be getting pregnant right now for them to be born in February. So I'm thinking it's either 2 months away you get pregnant, February next year you get pregnant, or 2 years from now you will be having 2 babies, 1 baby after the other, or even twins. So will this be with Devante? I don't think so. You're definitely having a baby up here, but I was asking, would you be having a baby in the future with this Devante? And I did get a yes and dreams come true. So let's just forget about that question there, because you've asked 2 sort of questions. I'm trying to combine it into one because this is just a mini reading. More information about Zaria's future with having a baby, please. Wow, they're all flipping. Wow, you're going to be waiting. You've got the marriage. What's that? Hang on, I think it's my phone. Yeah, you've got the marriage card. We've got a PayPal here. Oh, Morris Jones has paid for a full reading next. Thank you, Morris. We'll get straight to that. No. Go off there. Okay. Back. Okay. Yeah, so this is the man of your dreams. It could be this person you've asked about, Zaria. Maybe, maybe not. This is 2 people in a commitment. This is like you getting married, commitment, engaged or married, solid commitment. It's all a yes, 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 what I'm seeing on the table, but you've got to wait. Hangman, you've got to wait. You've got to slow it down, and you've just got decided back with this ex. Now, it could be him, could be somebody else, but definitely this is marriage, commitment, babies. Beautiful energy here, Zaria. Really, really nice energy. So congratulations on all of that. Now, let's just do 2 of these for you, Zaria. We'll just do 1. The buzzer's going already. And we'll do a quick yes and no. I should have set it for 3 and then finished up. Long work and then the announcements there. So you're going to have to put the efforts into the relationship and all of that. You're going to have to really work at these things for things to happen. You're also going to have to tell this, if it's Devante, where this thing is going, you're going to have to get him to pull his weight, basically. All right, so just a yes and no in your mind, please, Zaria. Just think about what you want to know. Reaching for the top, new house, things are looking good, and it could work out. This is a yes. We got yes, yes, yes here. Something will work out in your favor there, Zaria. So thank you for your mini donation. Okay, we're on to Maurice. Now, I'm going to go as quick as I can, guys. If you want a reading and you don't want to miss out, please do the PayPal payment. Joanna's going through a bit of something today with a family member. So she won't be on live with us today, I don't think. And if you are listening, Joanna, I have read it. I need to do this and then I will be responding to you with what's going on. Okay, so we're looking at your career path and what's going on with the delays and stuff and when's it all going to happen. So let's set the clock. Thank you, Maurice, for your donation. Maurice will do 2 yes and no's at the end of this, so just think about yes and no questions you've got in your mind. Chris, you've paid a little bit extra there. You paid for a yes. Oh, actually, you got 1 yes and no on top of the reading there. So, guys, take it from these 2 guys. If you do have that $6 US for a mini reading, or $11 US for a mega reading, please make that payment now through PayPal. If you want to use the super chat button, please do so. And is the super chat button there, guys? I can't see it. Is the super chat turned on or not? If it's not turned on, I can't do nothing much about it now. No, it's there. So super chat is $7 or $14 US. If you use PayPal, it's $6 or $11 US. Okay. What's going on for Maurice and this job position? He's getting impatient. It will happen. This is your frustration. See the black cards here? There's some delay caused because of a female. So I don't know if it's somebody who you're moving into her position or she's got to sign some documents or stuff like that. I'm not even seeing documents. This is about somebody haggling over responsibility. So this is, oh, I think Maurice should be in charge of blah, blah, blah. And then she's saying, no, I think Maurice should be in charge of blah, blah, blah. It's like people having a conversation about what your responsibilities in this new position and everything would be. I do see frustration and anger over here on your part, but then finally, here it is. It's finally here. This is you ready to make a commitment. You're ready to be solid. You're ready to start your journey. But I feel there's interference from a third party. So there's you, your boss, and somebody else. There's some sort of interference here. It could be that your new position and everything, Maurice, is taking it away from somebody else that's in that position. And they're just not ready to move on. There is something about somebody going on maternity leave here. So there's a female and there's a pregnancy and everything, and she should have been gone by now, but she's still there. There's also possibility, if it's not that some woman that you're going to be working with, she's going to end up pregnant and have to leave down the track, and you're going to be landed with her responsibilities as well. So let's just see what else we get around you here. In your personal life, there could be issues around a pregnancy for someone. It could be your sister, it could be a sister-in-law. It could be a cousin, but there does look like there's some sort of drama going on around fertility and pregnancy problems. And I know that's not what you're asking about. You're asking about the job, but that message is sitting right there in front of my face. Someone in spirit's trying to tell you to slow down. Everything will happen when it's meant to happen. Don't be in a rush to get there. Somebody that would have died or been born in June, they're trying to tell you not to rush it. Now, you asked, like, what's going on? You're getting impatient. When's it all going to happen? I feel like it's going to happen this month. I feel like it's going to get sorted out this month, but there is some sort of something that has to end first. Again, we see your frustration here. You're holding on to past, or somebody's holding on to the past. You're feeling like a bit disappointed, like, let's get this all happening. Where's this going? It will happen. You've got a success card sitting here. You know, the thing, see how that come out? That's something about defeat, getting defeated, getting whatever. You know, sometimes I pull out cards, Maurice, and I say their pace is not your pace. That's what I'm feeling here. That you're 10 steps ahead, you're ready to go, you've been ready and waiting for ages, and somebody else is sort of like, not today, not today, not today. So yeah, there's two mixed things here. Indecision about where to put you, what to do. Are you capable? Are you responsible? Are you going to be committed to what they want? This is old school and following the rules by the way things should be. You just got to wait. You got the hangman telling you to wait. Bottom of the deck, it finally will happen. It will all sort itself out. Look at that. It will all sort itself out and you are going to be happy, but it's at the bottom of the deck. The cards you're wanting to come out now are at the bottom of the deck. So it will happen, Maurice. The double and triple numbers or whatever, we got 4s and we got 6s. So it could take another 6 weeks, another 4 weeks, 4 days, 6 days. I'm feeling like this is like the end of June and then something happens. But I do see a lot of frustration there on your part, but I also wondering who the hell she is, what she's got to do with all of this. And let's do some more. M-A-U-R-I-C-E. Is there somebody's name that I can put down, Maurice? Is there a partner in the business? Maurice, if there's another name you need me to look at, the boss's name or the name of what you're working for or the type of job it is, if you want me to put 5 cards down for the job itself, but this is your name I'm working on here, it's all going to be okay. These are really good cards now. This is like you moving forward. The money's going from 5 to 9, which is fantastic. There will be something where you have to do an extra duty or something and you don't really get the payment you need for that. This can be a lot of work coming up. I do feel there's an imbalance with the pay. This is like 9 hours pay, 10 hours work. This is 4 hours pay, 5 hours work. So there's something that needs to be sorted out, but you're going to be happy and contented here. You're going to be in the right group of people here. There's something going on in the background, a female energy. What I was talking about before about a baby and a pregnancy, there's something to do with a baby girl here in this picture. I think this person's got 3 kids or they're planning on having 3 kids, 2 girls, 1 boy. Yeah, so that's coming out there as well. Babies and stuff can represent a new beginning. There we go. Once it starts, it's going to be full on, Maurice. Maintenance mechanic, MPE is the job. Okay. Once it starts, I was just going to say this is something to do with hands-on. This can be a mechanic, it can be a workshop, it can be electrician, plumber, all of that sort of stuff. This is you, and once it starts, bang, it moves forward very, very quickly, and it's going to be like your heart's desire. At the same time, Maurice, and I know you want to know about the job and you're getting frustrated about all of that, you've got some sort of love connection thing going on at the same time. So there's emotional stuff going on that's going to make you very happy at the same time. There is some sort of celebration coming up, possibly on the 4th. It could be a memorial kind of thing. You got 4th, 5th, It's like a progression there with 4 and 5. Wow, that timing's gone already. So let's do Lenormand for you now. I'll just put down the job, MPE. This is your frustration and everything. Change of movement for somebody else. So somebody's got to move out of that position, or something's got to be prepared for you to come into that position, and then it's all smooth sailing after that. Okay, that's what we get on the job itself. So messages for Maurice. Now just think of a yes and no, and we'll do these as well. 2 yes and no's we'll do. Oh, no, sorry, it was 1 yes and no. So we'll use these, and where's my blue ones? Here we go. 2 messages for Maurice about this whole job thing. And congratulations, just try and be patient. It is coming, and once it comes, there's going to be a lot of work. You're going to be really busy and run off your feet. The money could be an issue where it's just not up to par to what it should be. But you are feeling quite happy about it all. Again, you've got something to do with pregnancy, birth, babies, women, fertility, sex, all of that sort of stuff coming out. You're ready to set sail on your journey. There could be a big love thing coming your way, Maurice, at the same time with this job. Let's just do these with the yes and no like what we do on the free list. Yes or no to Maurice's question. Wow. Yes or no to Maurice's question. Okay. Yes. No. That's more of a yes than a no. I feel like this is something where you got to wait, and it will turn around. Okay, and let's just get last messages. Thank you so much again, Maurice, for your donation. The salary looked wrong. The salary, like I said, was you will be doing 10 hours work and getting 9 hours pay. So on average to what other people get, it looks like it's slightly lower than what it should be, but it did have a lot of happiness around it that you're happy about it anyway. So I'd have to say that that was a yes. Eventually you will get it. So it might start off where it's 10% lower than it should be, and then as time goes on, you end up getting the money that you were told you were getting. Because they could have some sort of trick where they say, oh, it's 70,000 a year, and then when you get there, it's 70,000, but your super or your health fund or whatever is included in that instead of on top of that, and that might be where that thing is. Something that you thought was on top might be included. Okay, so let's just do another yes and no, and we are finished. Rhonda, what's happening? No more donations yet? The 4 elements is free, the first one there. New job, new house, things are looking good, so it is going to work. Your wishes finally will work out and come true. New family member, you keep getting told about this baby. I don't know if you're going to be a something to do with this baby, you know, you could be the the godfather or something like that. But anyway, Maurice, good luck and thank you. All right, moving right along, everyone. Now, I will be going offline in an hour. So if you want to get a reading and you don't want to miss out, please make your payments now. 4 elements. This is a yes and no, so let's write you down as the first one on the list. The 4 element. Okay, 4 elements question is, will Samoth, the Leo, reach out to you in July? On July 17th. Well, that's very specific. URS, 6 letters. Will Samoth, the Leo, reach out to S? Will Samoth reach out to S on July the 16th? Okay, I'm going to give you that. That's a yes, that's a yes, and that's a yes. And that's a yes. These are all yes. Every single yes card flipped through over here. That's a no. And did you see that? I don't know if you've seen that. That flung across there face down like, don't read it. It's got nothing to do with it. But that's a straight out yes. That's two people coming together. That's exploring the world, going out the garden. Two people uniting with each other, enjoying a journey, having talks with each other, and feeling a sense of community and fun and friendship. It could be that there's other people there, not just you two by yourself. But anyway, you're very welcome, Maurice. I'm just seeing your thank you there. You're very welcome. Just try and slow down, hold your horses. Once it happens, I feel like you're going to be so busy. You're probably not even going to have time to come on here, and we'll all miss you. I'll miss you. So anyway, what do we got next? Chio Benenko is next. Okay, Chio Benenko. Now, the reason I'm writing names down, if you haven't been here before and you've seen all of that, it's so that when I come live tomorrow. Now, if you're wanting a reading today and you've missed out because I had to go, please come back tomorrow. I will be online tomorrow, the next day, probably not Friday. I think Friday I have a cake I've got to prepare ready for the weekend for my granddaughter's birthday. And other than that, it is a flexi day. So yeah, I'll only be online today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, Thursday for me. So please come back, especially if you wanted to donate and get a full reading. I'm hoping to spend a lot more time on live tomorrow and get on early and stay on for 3 or 4 hours. It all depends on whether I've got moderators and what I'm doing. All right, so Chio Benenko. Is G hiding something from you? You are Cancer, Sun and Moon. Oh my gosh, that means you're a very, very emotional person. Is G hiding something from the Cancer? Anna Maria. I'm going to call you Anna Maria. I feel like that's your first name, and that Chio Benenko, I'm not sure. It doesn't sound like that's the other way around, but I could be wrong. Is G hiding something that Anna Maria needs to know? Hopefully no. Maybe. No. And no. There may be something to talk about. It could be something to do with a purchase or something that this person desires and it's going to cost money, or that they haven't got enough money, or they're not earning enough money, or whatever. But hiding something that's going to make you upset or anything, I don't think so. With the two negative cards here, this is no, this is maybe. It's about a balance thing. So I think the question you were asking may have been about something personal, and it's showing me no about that. So stop stressing yourself about whatever it is, Chio Benenko, because it looks like it's a no there, that they're not really hiding anything that you need to know. Because I asked, are they hiding something that you need to know? And I feel like you don't need to know. Whatever it is, everybody has their secrets. Some things are sneaky and they're things that they should just be open. I'm feeling like that's not one of them. James, welcome. Hello. Let me just quickly drink some tea. Okay, James. Oh yeah, I can see the PayPal thing there. All right, James, let's just set the clock. Okay, James, should James continue working the hours or scale it back? So we'll do the two. You always get me to do these, yes, this side and that side. There's a couple of people that do that come online, that pay donations, and they always want, like, there's these two sections. So, ooh, missing out on that. pile number 1, should James keep working the current hours he's doing? Pile number 2, should James scale it back one day? You're already talking about like a man going into retirement, scaling it back by one day. And you're only young. Should James continue doing the work hours he's doing? Pile number 1 on the left-hand side. 2, 3. Should James scale it back one day? I'll give the bottom card. All right, here. So this is staying, doing what you're doing. This is scaling it back. Should James do what he's doing at work, keep working the hours he's working, or should James scale it back on the other side? First, we'll focus on this. Should James keep doing what he's doing as work goes? Should James scale it back one day? Oh, you're working 6 days, so you want to work 5, which is usually the normal sort of thing. Ooh, this is telling you no. Look at this stuff. It's interfering in you having a personal life. Working 6 days a week is interfering in your personal life and exploration and finding that person. You feel like you set this in motion. You started this, you committed to it, and now you're not liking it. The money looks like it's up and down, but it's pretty good. But it's stressing you out and you're wanting this love and commitment. But this can also mean that you set on this journey and you committed to do it, but now you're not liking it. You're very up and down with it. Some days you have a brilliant day at work, and other days you're thinking, I could have been out and about enjoying the sunshine with Patty or whoever. And yeah, it's like you're missing out over here. Scaling it back one day. Yeah. Yeah, scale it back, James. Look at the difference in the cards. This is you're still being powerful within your job. This is the Empress sitting here. This could be working with women. It could be spending time with women outside of work. You're wanting something more. You're starting to regret this. This shows me frustration, anger. It could even show me that you're getting really tired and worn out with this. This over here, this is you wanting to explore more and everything. This is nice, happy energy over here. Apart from that, I think that this card is coming out, James, that you're going to be worried about how whichever job you're deciding to step back from it, you're going to feel like you're letting somebody down, but then in the long run, you're going to go, that's the best thing I ever did. You want to go on this other journey. You want to get out there, explore and be with people and mix with people and mingle with people. Anyway, I'm going with the drop one day off, stop one day and only work 5 days a week like most of the population. Most of the population do their 40-hour week, it is, in Australia. 20 hours is considered full-time, but most people do their 40 hours. I can't even do 20 hours of this. All right, the bell has gone. Let's just get you a thing. So that's my answer, James. Let me know if you end up doing that. But I do feel you're going to be feeling a bit of regret in that when you do it. But once you've done it, you're going to go, oh, I should have done this ages ago. I should never have committed to the 6 days. So I feel like once you've done it, you'll feel much better. So if anybody wants to jump the line or wants a reading and they don't want to miss out, I'm online for another 40 minutes, and then I'm going for the day. I might get back, but I did promise that I'd go and visit my sister. I could come back online for a little bit and then go visit my sister in the afternoon, but we'll see. Your message here is the heavy burdens that you've taken on, and this is like leisure and comfort and feeling relaxed. So I feel like there's been too much of a burden. If we look at this as the same side, stay doing what you're doing or change, this card is positive, this card's negative, James. So it's still sitting in the same sort of energy. And let's just finish up with the yes and no. Yes and no. Oh, Jeanette's donated. Okay, so Jeanette will be up next. I'll just check. What have we got coming in? Oh, that's James. Jeanette, where did you donate? There's nothing there. There's nothing in the PayPal as yet. It might take a few minutes. I'll move on to the freebie reading if it's not there yet. So just think of a yes or no question in your mind, James. It could be about something totally different. Now you're going to ask which job you cut one day off. Oh dear. Maybe you cut 4 hours from one and 4 hours from the other one. That way you don't have to choose one particular place. And you do a half day at one and a half day at the other one. And then you end up with, you know, like you go in the morning to one and you go in the morning to in the afternoon to the other one. And then the day you normally went to one or the other, that's your day off. Your wishes will come true that you're waiting for. That's a yes. Are you sure? That's a maybe. And stop limiting yourself. It's time to stop playing it safe and just get out there and do what it is you want. That could be in regards to your job, love life, whatever. This is positive, strong energy. This is positive. I'm going to give you a yes on that, James, of whatever that question was in your mind. Alrighty. Jeanette says she's paid. It's not actually showing up yet, Rhonda. Oh. It just came in. I told you it would be delayed. What does the universe have in store regarding your career? Okay, another career question. It must be career day. Okay, guys, this is going to go for approximately 10 minutes. So if you need a cup of tea, a toilet break, you got to go run down the shop and grab something, now is the time. Hey there, Joshka. Welcome back. I haven't seen you for a while online. So yeah, your question will be after this one because this is a paid one. Now guys, I just wanted to remind everybody, I'll only be online after this reading's finished. It will then be, it's 22 now, it'll be 10 to 11. I'll only be online for about 30 to 40 minutes after this reading completes. So if you don't want to miss out and you do have that $6 US or $11 US to pay over in PayPal, if you want to hit the super chat button, it's $7 or $14 US. I'd prefer mini readings only through the super chat. The mini readings through super chat are $7 US. If you do have PayPal, I prefer you go over there. Anyway, it's up to you. So let's see now. What was that? Oh, and Rhonda. That thing I was talking about, Angela and everything, I might be able to sort that out on my lunch break. When I go and have the lunch break, I'm going to sort that thing out while I'm there. And then you'll know what I was talking about. Yeah, it's too bad I can't go out to that friend's place. Yeah, anyway. Let's get on to this. So this is for Jeanette, isn't it? Jeanette. So Jeanette, let me just read the question again. Okay, we have another, James has asked another question. Okay, so we've got James next. So I'm going to be busy now till nearly 11 o'clock and then I've only got 20 to 30 minutes left and I've got to leave. Okay, so you've received 14. Oh, you received 13. What's the universe got in store for Jeanette regarding her career? So we're going to do your name and career cards. Jeanette and career. Jeanette and career. Wow. Jeanette, busy, busy, busy with career. You've been frustrated up until now about where things are going with career. So let's say that 5 years ago, I don't know how old you are, Jeanette, but 5 years ago, for example, you thought that by now you'd be living in a certain place or having a certain lifestyle or collaborating with certain people or whatever. There's a frustrated energy here. It's like something didn't work out. It could have been with the virus that has spread the world. It could be that interfered with your journey over the last 2 years, like a lot of people have had a lot of very down times with all of that. But this is showing me it's literally like in my head, I can see you crawling out of a massive black hole, going into something that really, really suits you and makes you happy. You've got cards that represent a solid marriage with somebody. So if you're married or if you're in a relationship with somebody, this is like where you feel very contented with this person. This could be a connection you have within your career, within your work, where you're dedicated to the long-term commitment, you're very structured, you're willing to learn something new no matter what it is, and you're also ready to take on those responsibilities without question. There could be some travel involved with your career path. So you may be working in a hospital and you may get sent to a different hospital, or you may get sent to a different country for a while. But yeah, it's definitely looking very, very good, not just for career. If you've had problems in a relationship, this is problems being balanced. If you've had problems with your health, this is where the problems are getting balanced. If you've had problems with a particular person, a job, whatever it is, Jeanette, this is really smooth sailing I'm seeing over here. You need to give this the flick. The fact that it's still sitting here means that you're dragging it around. What's those videos? Law of attraction and positive affirmations, all of this sort of stuff. I've started that journey as of yesterday. So yeah, I did start it last year and the year before, and I keep falling off the wagon, so to speak, with that. But yeah, this is, don't let the past mistakes, errors, people, whoever's something that went wrong interfere with this journey here, because this is a pretty damn good journey you got here, Jeanette. Now, when I look at the word career, we got two different types of career paths here. We got something that, you know, the money would be stable, it works and everything, but I don't feel you're wanting that, because we got a lack of commitment to that. And it could be that you can't turn up the hours they want you, or you can't travel at this time, or you can't leave something behind. So I feel like there's a tug of war going on with you. Stay in this solid career and keep plodding along, or spread your wings and go somewhere else. If this is the outcome, whatever this decision is, you make the right one. Now, she would be like an office worker, or she would be someone that travels or talks a lot. She could be in retail. She could be in banking and socializing with lots of people and doing deals and shaking hands and that. She could even just be an office worker that's fun and bubbly. These two over here are more serious. This could be law. This could be government. This could be military, police, ambulance, something official. Could even be teaching with the 4 sitting there. You got double 4s here. This is almost like you're looking behind the scenes for something else, Jeanette. You're looking outside of your current situation. If there is an opportunity to go, you need to go, Jeanette. Looking at this, you need to go, because this is like someone making an offer. They make you comfortable. They make you feel good. This might be where you are right now in your career. You're trying to make a decision. People are giving you all these options, and you're talking about things, you're researching things, but you're not quite sure. You're not really knowing whether I can commit to this or not. Up here, you do have cards there that represent a relationship, a marriage, and a balance happening. But at what cost as well? It could be that you've let go of something that you want for somebody else. for love and for family and for friendships and all of that, that you're letting go of your career drive and letting somebody else take the reins. It could be that way as well, or it could be that you're deciding to do that, that you're letting go of that and you're taking the reins for yourself. Wow. The unknown is keeping you awake. If you wanted to leave the job, the career path you're in, you might have been doing it for 5 years, 10 years, whatever. You're scared, but you know you can do it, and it's something you're very passionate and strong about of where you want to go. The moon I don't like. The moon is sitting in the past with this black 9. It can be that somebody passed or something that you thought was going to be solid and it's gone, because you've got double black 9s here. And that's usually where somebody was here, alive, and now, bang, they're not here anymore. So it's changed your journey. But you have the strength to, like I said right at the beginning, your reading is showing me, Jeanette, it's showing me somebody down in a dark pit and getting pulled out of there, going into something better. Well, if you want to leave your current job, this looks like you need to do it. You need to do it, and you need to do it soon. Down here, see, walking away, it's too much of a burden. You're walking away. You're going to walk away from this job. You've had enough of it. Bottom of the deck, you want to build and work and be happy. You want to come home and be happy at the end of the day, not come home and feel like crap at the end of the day. You need to trust in your own intuition, and you need to just rest and relax and get ready to go. You will be victorious in the end. That's sitting underneath once you decide what you're doing next. In regards to what you might be doing, like I said, she might work in retail, she might be a manager, she might be an office worker. She might also be like somebody that is to do with travel industry and stuff like that, because this is a moving kind of person. She can be something to do with beauty, sexual, all of that sort of stuff as well. But these here, they're more like lawyers, police officers, government workers, something more strict and official, even insurance. Up here we got 2 cards that represent travel and movement. And then this over here is something more relaxing, more accommodating, more exhilarating, that you feel not only that the pay is good, but that you feel good at the end of the day with what you've done, what you've completed. Okay, so the buzzer's been going for a little bit. Let's get you 2 of these, and then think of a yes or no question in your mind, Jeanette. And thank you for your donation. And then we're back to James again. James, you don't have to do that. Like, I really appreciate it though. Thank you so much, James. Okay, so it's now 10 to 11. I have 40 minutes to stay here. James will take 5 to 8 minutes of that. No, 5 minutes, sorry. That's a mini reading, isn't it? 5 minutes. Okay, Jeanette. You need to observe what it is you want and be ready to put in the efforts. Jack of Clubs is there at the bottom. That, again, is telling me something about movement. So it might not just be moving into a different job. You might actually have to move from where you live, or you might have to travel some distance to get where you're going. Trust me, it looks like it will be well worth it. Even if you've got to travel, I don't know, 30 minutes and back, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back to get to work every day, or you're currently doing that and now you're going to have to travel more than that, or you're going to have to stay out of town to work sometimes and come back, it's going to be worth it with what you're getting out of it. So just yes and no in your mind, Jeanette. Career success is near. It's a win-win. Be patient. Their pace is not the same as yours. So that is yes and yes. This card here, I feel, is be patient. It's there. It's around the corner. There may be a job that's coming up in a month or 2. So make all the plans ready to go. ready to set sail. Anyway, Jeanette, good luck on your journey. It sounds very exciting. And let's get on to James. So James's mini, let me just have a drink. I didn't bring a snack today. I might drop down a yogurt. Okay, James, do you cut a day back from balance, health and wellness? Or, okay, so we're doing 2 again for you. We always do these two readings. Thanks, James, for the mini donation. Okay, so first cards. Left is cutting a day from balanced. Right is cutting a day from revive. Left is cutting a day from balanced. Right is cutting a day from revive. Balanced, revive, balanced, revive, balanced, revive, balanced, revive. Should James cut back a day work from balanced or revive? 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 Good luck, James. Let's see what we get this time. Balanced. Okay, this straight away, this is where usually somebody retires or leaves or sets sail. This is somebody rushing and saying, that's it, I'm done. This is somebody wanting something better. This over here, I feel like you made a more firm, both jobs have the commitment with the 2, where you promised that you would be there and you would do the job. But this with the 4 sitting right beside the 2, it's like you made more of a commitment here. You can see the potential of growth here. You're also the money balancing issues going on there. This could mean you want to escape from here sometimes, but I don't feel it's that. I feel like this is an escape to go here. Like you might feel nice and comforted when you're here. But the 9 of Pentacles coming out and the 4 of Cups. This is an overload here with that 10 of Clubs. These are really good energy. If this wasn't here and this wasn't here, I'd say that you need to stay here for more time and cut this one off. I'm just going to clarify that because I feel that that and that put together, but even this here, this is like 3 in front of you and wanting 1 back there, wanting your time for yourself. So you are wanting to get away from 1 day from this one. And that would be the money payout thing. Not that you're going to get a payout, but that's like where somebody leaves and they cut their losses and they go. This is like your heart's desire coming true. 9 of Hearts and 9 of Pentacles together. And this card here is the overload sometimes with this. It will stress you out to either way. It's going to stress you out, but it's going to stress you out staying here more than there. Like it would be easier. Oh, actually, that's the reverse. It would be easier to leave this one than that one. I'm getting confused here. So let's just confirm the Pentacles. We'll just do a yes or no out of this. Does this mean to leave 1 day from this one? From revive. Should James be leaving revive 1 day? Should he get his 1 day off from revive? It sounds like a gym. Trust in your intuition. That's a no. And that's a no. Okay. Should he cut the day off from here. See, I should have done this as a yes and no kind of question instead of just seeing what the energies were. Should he be cutting this one off from balanced? Should he cut the 1 day off from balanced? Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. Total opposite to what I first thought. I thought when I seen that 9 of Pentacles, that means that you should go from here. But these cards are meaning somebody secure, staying there. It is an overload, but it is an overload sometimes. It can be an overload, and there can be where eventually you're going to be wanting something different. This I thought was you running, going, making a decision. But these 3 cards, when I asked, is this a yes, should you go? You need to trust in your intuition, what you really feel, but that's no. That's saying no. Over here, when I asked the yes or no, I got 3 positive cards, which mean yes, yes, yes. The light bulb will turn on. It could be that they're not paying you enough here. I think the problem that you're going to have, James, is that you made a commitment to these 2 businesses and trying to decide which person do you let down, basically. Maybe you've got to pick the timing, James. Maybe don't do it right now, but lead into it, where eventually you're going to do it. You know, if you're going to do it here with the balance, my suggestion would be, let's say you're going to take a Wednesday off and you normally work there on a Wednesday. Maybe you have to go home early on a Wednesday, and then you do that 3 weeks in a row. And then you start saying, look, I've got a lot on Wednesday, so I'm going to have to let Wednesdays go. I hope that's okay. But I don't think you should do it right now, James. Just looking at that, I think you need to plan first how you're going to do it. But I'm going to give it to balanced, that you should let go of balanced. At first, I thought it was the other one simply because of that 9 of Pentacles, which is somebody resigning, retiring, walking out. Okay, so just a yes and no in your mind, James. Did everyone hear that? I have no idea. There is no door, window open, but that was scary, whatever the hell that was. It's made my whole back tingle with fear. Okay, so James, yes or no? Did everyone hear that noise? It literally sounded like something with beads or something on it falling on the ground. It'll be easier to trim it from balanced. That's why when I definitely asked a yes or a no, I got a straight out yes about balanced. I mean, the sun is the most positive card you can get. No, it wasn't a gunshot. It literally sounded like something falling on the ground, but how? All the doors, windows are shut. There's no aircon going. There's no airflow going on. It's happened before in this house where I get these weird noises. Yes or no for James? Yes or no for James? We don't have guns here, James. We're not allowed. We haven't had guns for many, many years since that whole thing that happened in Tasmania. That was the end of the guns. My hubby had a gun briefly. It was for going shooting, hunting or whatever. He went once and never did it again. And then when that thing came in, they paid really good money to take the guns off everyone. And people lined up in droves and got rid of their weapons. So I've grown up without weapons. That was the first time I'd ever seen a weapon in the house, and I hated it. Anyway, you need to stand together and move forward. Positive card. Plan the future now. Positive card. So that's yes, yes. Be patient right now with a person or a situation. I feel this is about a personal matter, about a relationship. Your pace is not their pace, James. So just be patient with something right now. But I'm going to give you a yes answer there. But let's go with balanced, dropping off 1 day with balanced. Yeah, at first I was sort of like, it looked like Revive was where you're going to be really happy, but there was a lot of work, but that's making you happy, which is a good thing. And there was money, more and more money to be had. Okay, so we're back to the free list, and I have 20 to 30 minutes to go. No, I don't want to do that. Meh. Oh, about the guns. Yeah, the only people with guns here are even like with security guards. Security guards, apart from the ones that run the money, the people that do the money and deliver money to the banks or whatever, they have weapons, and police and military have weapons. But security guards on everywhere, security guards in shopping centres, security guards at steelworks, whatever, they all used to have guns on their hip, especially ones that went out on patrol and everything. And when all the gun thing happened, they took security guards' guns away as well. And they assessed the business, and like a shopping centre, why would a person need a gun on their hip to do security in a shopping centre? Because shopping centre, the big problem they have is with teenagers being bad, or somebody collapsing and having a heart attack, or somebody falling over on a spilt drink, or somebody's car's gone missing. You know, like there's no people going in a shop, and even people that shoplift or whatever, the cameras are there everywhere, and they eventually get the person anyway. And it's usually kids just being idiots and stuff like that. So yeah, the guns were taken out of the hands of pretty much every job except for police. Farmers are allowed to have guns locked up. Farmers with livestock, not farmers with vegetables and things like that. Only farmers that have livestock in case they have to put them down. And they have to have them in a cabinet with a special license for them, and they have to be under lock and key. They're not allowed to wander around their property riding their horse with a gun on their back like they used to. They have to literally go and get it out of a locked up box and have a key, a padlock, and they're the only one allowed to touch it. But as far as when I grew up, I don't know anyone at all that ever had a gun. And then, like I said, my hubby got one because these guys, they would regularly go hunting, and he wanted to go with them, so he bought this gun. And I hated it. It was in our bedroom behind the door, and I just hated this gun being there. And I think he only had it for about 2 months, and that's when they said that everybody had to get rid of the guns, you know. A lot of people, there's a gun party in Australia, you know, in Parliament. They're trying to get in. They want people to be handed back the right to bear arms. It's not going to happen. They're not going to give the guns back. And especially like with what's been happening in America, with these shootings, mass shootings and things like that, that just makes it even more that where Australia says no way, no guns. Anyway, enough about guns. Meh is next. Will you get a job through the school that you attend? Okay, Meh, good luck. Will Meh get a job through the school she's attending? Will Meh get a job through the school she's attending? Now, guys, I'm only online for another 25 minutes right now, so if you do want to do a PayPal or a Super Chat, I'm just going to turn them off in Stream Elements. I'll just turn them off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Yeah, I'm going to turn them off, but it's still, I can do mini readings now, Rhonda. So we'll just say mini readings only now. Come back to here. Yeah. All right. So will Meh get a job through her school? Looks like a yes. The sun's one of the best things you can get. Looks definitely like a yes. And balance coming. You'll be walking away into a job. I'm going to give you a yes on this. There will be an option to go somewhere and do something. It can mean that they'll get a job for you, but you won't want it as well when I see that. But there's definitely a job there to be had. Whether it's what you actually are fully wanting might not be the option that you're wanting. But I'm going to give you a yes on that. There should be a job coming out there. Meh. Up next we have Ellie Grimes. Is that someone famous, that name? Is that like a show on television, or I've heard that before, Ellie Grimes. Your name is Ellie. You are a Virgo. Your question is, should you keep your baby with John? Should Ellie keep the baby with John? Should Ellie keep the baby with John? This is a pretty serious question, Ellie, for a mini free reading. Pretty serious question. This is a sort of a life-changing decision that you're thinking about here. Should Ellie keep this baby with John? There's a yes. Can he provide financially for you? Can you provide? Being all tied up, that would be two people staying together. And indecision, it's a very yes and no kind of answer here. This is yes, this is no, this is maybe. So the cards really don't want to answer this question because ultimately this is up to you. They're telling you to consider all options about, are you both financial to bring a baby into the world? You know, have you got the money? Have you got the home? Have you got the clothing, the food? You know, will it be okay? Do you feel if you have this baby that you're tying this person to you for life? Is that what you're wanting? And then the indecision is, do I go down this road or that road? So I can't give you that answer here because we have yes, no, and maybe. It doesn't want to answer the question, but you need to consider all avenues. If you have this baby, do you love this person? Do you want to have a life with this person? Does this person want to be there? Does this person want this baby? Can you financially provide for this child with or without John? But yeah, I can't give you an answer on that one, unfortunately, Ellie. That's a personal decision on your part, and it's something to be discussed with your partner. I don't like the all tied up card because it can mean that by you having the child, it will tie you both into a situation that you might not be ready for as well. But yeah, that was a pretty heavy duty question for a little freebie reading, Ellie. Anyway, thank you, Ellie, and thank you for being part of the room, and hopefully you come back again. I will be live every day this week except for Friday this week, so it's going to be another kind of a long weekend for me. Last week I wasn't here on the Monday, but I was here every other day, and then this week I'm going to finish up on Thursday. I am going to try and dedicate some more time on tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday to be here more. So if you did want to come back and do donation readings and get a longer reading. Now, if any of you want to have a personalized reading, I did one this morning. I'll just tell you now, the half-hour reading blocks are $50 US, and the 45-minute reading blocks are $75 US. Now, for those private personalized readings, we go one-on-one with each other. I can do some other options like a $20 US reading that's private. It won't be half an hour. It won't be 10 minutes. It'll be somewhere in there. But when I do these private readings, we connect, we have a quick chit chat for about 5 minutes. Then the timer starts when I'm reading. As soon as the timer goes off, I wrap the reading up. We have another little discussion. If I don't have to get on live or something, we can have a talk for 20 minutes or so. But yeah, you're not paying for all of the extra time that you get. You're only paying for the reading time. So if you do want something like that, please contact me on psychicbetty@gmail.com. Rhonda, can you just put my email there? If anybody's interested in a private reading, That's the cost of the readings. And we'll connect either through WhatsApp or FaceTime, or we can even use like Facebook Messenger or Zoom. So yeah. Anyway, so it's 30 minutes and 45-minute readings I can do. I can do a certain thing for less money if you want a more detailed private reading. Other than that, come to my lives and pay for a mini reading or a more detailed reading, and we can do it that way. All right, Ace Woman is next. Should you let your boys go live with their father for school and you get them in the summer? Wow, that's a big tough decision as well, Ace Woman, for a little mini reading. All these life decisions today. Okay, my clock is now on 11:11. I'm taking that as a positive sign about the rest of the day. Yeah, so I have time for three mini readings now. So only 3 mini readings are left and I have to go. Should you let your boys go live with their father and you have them in the summer? Should Ace Woman let her boys go live with their dad for school and her get them back in the summer? And it's a strategy, it's a plan, working it all out. That's a yes. The 6 chakras, trust in your intuition. How do you feel about it? Can you cope with that? Will you be okay with them not being there? Is there some plan where even though they're there for school that you have them on weekends or something, or one day a week or something, so that you're not completely severing ties with them? But this is a yes, this is a yes, and so I'm assuming the bottom of the cards are yeah. Taking action. This is action for the well-being of the children. If the father lives closer to the school and it's just more convenient and all the rest of it, and you trust the father and they trust you and all of this sort of thing. But I'm getting 3 straight out yeses. Make the plan, do the strategy and move forward with it all. But trust in your intuition. If your intuition is telling you something's not right, Caressa. Yeah, Caressa. I was going to say, is this Caressa? Because we had 2 ace women came in the room the other day. There was you and there was somebody else using that name as well. So yeah, I'm going to give you a yes on that, Caressa, that it probably is a good plan for now. And it's always something that you can reassess. Like if you feel like it's not working out down the track, you can then sit down and talk with the father of the children and say, look, this is not working for me. I want to go back to plan B or something like that. Anyway, but it looks like a good plan that you have there, Caressa. So good luck with that. Is it Caressa or Carissa? Caressa. Caressa, yeah. Okay, so who have we got next, Rhonda? Because I'm out of here very, very soon. Doesn't look like there's any more donations. Let me just check the PayPal thing just in case, because sometimes people pay and then they come online. Haven't done too badly for, how long have I been online? 1 hour, 13 minutes. Not too bad today with the donations. That's really, really good. Probably if I stayed online till 1 o'clock or something, I would have done a lot better. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow the gods will be good. Well, God will be good. And I've been watching Game of Thrones and they say the old gods, the new gods. So I'm saying gods will be good. Hopefully tomorrow we get some people that like to put their hand in their pocket and do a paid reading. Truth Seeker is next for free. Truth Seeker, have we got a question? Truth Seeker, so we got Pavanes, Yella, AI, me and you, Rinta. Who is here on the free list? Because if nobody's here, apart from Truth Seeker, I'll look at Truth Seeker's question. Yeah, Truth Seeker, just post your question because nobody else is posting. And I'll write your name down. Looks like Truth Seeker might be the last question. How many people are showing online, Rhonda? Because there's you, Ace Woman. How many people are showing online at the moment? 7. So you, Ace Woman, and Truth Seeker, that's 3. I'm going to turn this off. If nobody talks in 5 minutes, I'm just going to turn it off and get ready and get going. Okay, Truth Seeker, thank you. Oh, Truth Seeker. Is Truth Seeker's boyfriend cheating? Now, if we get deceit and everything, it does mean no. These cards are negative or positive cards. The negative cards will mean no, but deceit actually could mean that somebody's cheating. But we'll see what we get. Is Truth Seeker's boyfriend cheating? And there's all levels of cheating. Before I do this truth, there's all levels of cheating. Somebody could consider that if your boyfriend is spending time on a break or something from school, from work, if they're spending time with somebody, a little bit too much time, you could consider that that's a kind of cheating, especially if they're not telling you about it. Or you could consider that if they're getting on their phone, on chatting with them or chatting in the background with them while you're sitting there, that to you might be a form of cheating. For others, if somebody's going off and sleeping with somebody, well, yeah, that's pretty much cheating. So it depends on what you feel is cheating, but we'll just see what comes out. Is Truth Seeker. Now, Truth Seeker, can I have either your first name or your star sign, please, instead of saying Truth Seeker? I'll just wait for that while I'm having a drink. I don't know who's on live, Rhonda, who's watching. What do you reckon, Rhonda, about cheating and things like that? It's a pretty, to me, of course, if the person's bedding down with somebody else, that's full-on cheating. But there is a form of chitty chat where you can be sexually talking to each other through chats and things like that and cams, and I'd consider that is full-on cheating as well, whether they're touching each other or not. Even talking behind my back with somebody, I would consider a form of cheating as well. Yeah. You're an Aquarius. Okay. The Aquarius wants to know if her boyfriend is cheating on her. Yeah, emotional and physical cheating. I agree there, Rhonda. I agree that somebody can be emotionally wound up with somebody and telling them they want to be with them and whatever. But then you've got the ones that can be sneaking around doing sexual shit with each other online or stuff like that. That to me is cheating. And of course, physical is full on. Yeah, I think they're both bad, especially if you're married. Aquarius, if you're married to the... Oh, you said boyfriend. Okay, so you're in a relationship with this guy. I really hate asking these questions, Truth Seeker, but yeah, here we go. Is, 1, 2, 3, please show me, is Truth Seeker, the Aquarius, is her boyfriend cheating on her? Ouch. Yes. Yes. You've got 3 yeses here, unfortunately, Truth Seeker. This is third party. We've got the 3 people here together. It can represent purely that there's 3 people, not just him on with one person. He works late at night. It could be that he's socializing with 2 other people. There's 3 of them together. I'm feeling like there's 3 because this is community. This is like he's with a group of people together. The second chakra, angel Ariel, that's usually about family, but it's also the sexual organs. It can be about sex, fertility, all of that. So that would unfortunately be a yes, that there is some sort of contact going on. The man holding the coin, like I said, there could be some sort of contact online or something like that, where he's actually paying for something, part of something, and it can represent work energy as well. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that that has come out. What was bottom of the deck? This is where somebody needs an escape, rest, rejuvenation. They need an escape. So don't base a life decision on what I've seen here. But the very first card out was a third party, 3 people. But it can just simply mean that he's socializing with somebody else. And if you consider that he's, let's say he's having coffee with this person, or he's going shopping with this person, or he's having a phone call with this person. If you consider that that is cheating, well, that's what he's doing. This I don't feel is actual sex, but this one can be. This one, the second chakra. The second chakra is the orange chakra. It's all about fertility. It doesn't have to be sex, but it can be more about family connection and unity. This could actually mean that he has fun and enjoyment talking to somebody, and he has his sexual interactions with you. This over here would mean something to do with work as well, that there's something else there. So I'm sorry about that coming out like that. I mean, we could ask this question next week and we could get a straight out no. You know, so it could turn the other way. Like, I'll shuffle it again and we'll see. Is the Aquarius's boyfriend cheating? Let's see if we get a straight out yes again or no. Is the Aquarius's boyfriend, is he cheating on her? We get a yes. We get a yes. We get a no. Something to do with money and work, because 2 cards about money and work. The Goddess, this is somebody enticing you in, making you feel good about yourself, making you feel happy and everything. And the Door to Romance, that's where somebody's looking in. They're looking about what they can have. Unfortunately, twice you're getting a yes there. I'm really sorry that that's come out, because that, I don't know, you've probably asked the question because you've been thinking it. Him working late at night, it might have nothing to do with the working late at night, and it might be something. Maybe you need to get in your car and go to where he works and see whether he's there or not. Anyway, I'm sorry if you're going through that sort of stuff. My cards might be completely wrong. You know, they might be completely wrong. And it might just be a friendship as well, but somebody he shouldn't be friends with. Anyway, I really hate asking those kind of questions. Yeah. Anyway, so that was, sorry, I really hate that. I hate that that question was asked. Truth Seeker. I mean, come back tomorrow, Truth Seeker. Oh, well, not tomorrow. I won't read tomorrow unless you want to do a donation thing. But come back on Wednesday when I'm live and we'll see. We can look at it again. You might want to ask, is he physically cheating on you? Because it might not be anything physical. It might just be chitty chat going on. Anita's up next. And then I am done, guys. It's 24 past, Anita. I wish I didn't have that question today, Rhonda. Oh, I really hate that people go through that stuff, and I know exactly what it feels like. Does Abdu think positive about your sister? Okay, so is the wedding going ahead? We asked about the wedding, didn't we, Anita? Was it Abdu that's supposed to marry your sister on the 17th, I believe? Anyway, let's see. Does Abdu think positively about your sister, Mesa? Oh, I'm doing this the wrong way. Yes. Yes, he does. He appreciates the things she does, what she looks like, everything. He appreciates her. The Door to Spirit, it's a spiritual connection going on between the two of them. And over here, Healer of the Ages. This is something that could work out very well. He feels like she has a healing energy, that she makes things better again. Yella, I'm really sorry. I do have an appointment. I've got to get out of here. I was supposed to finish up at 20 past 11. It's already 25 past. By the time I get in my car, I've got to go and sort things out before I even leave. So I have to go, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I might be back sometime today. I doubt it because I do have other things I've got to do. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the donators. And go easy on yourself if you're still in the room, Truth Seeker. Go easy on yourself, spend some time, just look after yourself. And yeah, maybe we can ask the question, is he physical with somebody else? But I'd rather not even look at that. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm out of here and I'll catch everyone tomorrow.